Okay, Valdemar, these are the things that I wanted to add, which I forgot when my daughter came. The first thing is, I for a long time also had this consideration of like making your own sort of colony and your own place, and then people will come and whatever, and like-minded people. But after seeing what happened with Paradise, California, where they just blew up this place with directed energy weapons, and then they just said it was bushfires, it showed me that this is not a good idea, especially not on a bigger scale, because it just makes you a super simple target for everything and everyone, and the way things are now, you will get completely raped and wiped out. You can check out Paradise, California, bushfires, and there you've seen like pictures where cars are molten down, but the trees are standing. So, a bushfire where cars burn down, proper metal melts, but trees are just standing, is obviously no bushfire. So yeah, that's why it seems to me for now a kind of guerrilla setup is better, and this is for several aspects better. Another thing in between before I forget it, for me also the time for running is over, because the thing is also the longer you run, the less energy you have left after you have to face the worst, because at some point you have to face the worst. That's how it is. We can't avoid now the worst for a long time because with money and whatnot, but it will get worse and worse and worse and worse, obviously. So whenever the worst is achieved by the collective, it will be faced. So yeah. And yeah, so basically normal running and just use the energy into the fighting. And yeah, so the guerrilla setup is way better because also the enemy does not know who is really the enemy and who isn't, and you're already amongst the enemy, and like they say, be close to your friends but even closer to your enemies, right? And this is the other thing, how can you beat Rome? Obviously the most clever thing is not from outside of the walls of Rome, the Great Wall of China. I always have this in mind when I think of this, or from within, because from within you will just open the gates and your army can come in. So an inside job, like they always do, just learn from the enemy. That's how they always do. But if you just face them in the open at the wall, you will just be shot by arrows and whatnot, and you will be denied access. But if you face them as a salesman, and this is exactly what I'm planning to do, then they'll open their gates and they'll do business with you, and you will learn everything from them that you need to learn from them to destroy them. And from the inside, it is way better and easier. And this is the other question, like, what's better, to live in Rome or to fight Rome? Right? Obviously, to live in Rome, and this is what I'm doing now. I mean, this is China. I live in China, so I am in the eye of the storm, and in the eye of the storm is the safest place. It is what it is, and like I say, how can you affect things and do things from the outside? It is of course way smarter to do it from the inside. So the guerrilla tactics, staying amongst the enemy and seeing where the enemy goes and how he develops and whatever. It is way more safe than just the enemy comes out of nowhere and you don't know where to go now. So you will have to, stay with the enemy. What was else? I would have to reread the comment one more time, but I would have to stop the video for it anyway. I think that's the most important things for now that I can reply to you and to your comment. And yeah, as always, thanks bro for watching and for your input. See you in the next one. Bye.